Yo guys, welcome back to another video. This time we're doing something toxic because the whole point of this video is just me ranking teams, like leaders, until we get to the heroes teams. Because I think it's funny, and I was inspired by Truth's ranking every character until they get to Raditz. I was inspired by that to do this because I think it's just as funny. Now, obviously, the best team like leader currently is probably Power Awakening Piccolo. Or wait, or as far as best team goes, I am gonna be factoring in like how many characters get the extra like 30% to make it 200% for a lot of these too, or at least the ones that have a 200%. So actually, if that's the case, then I think I'm going to put Gohan, LR Ultimate Gohan. Did I not get him? Am I dumb? Oh, he's down here. No, not. All right, yeah, we're just yeah, we're just doing that. Okay. So Gohan has the distinct advantage of having LR AGL Gohan have be on the 200%, as well as most of the characters that's on Piccolo's full 200% as well. You know, Vegeta and actually Vegeta and Trunks isn't on Piccolo's either. Yeah, Gohan's like full 200% team, which is way better. So yeah. Next up, who do I want to say Gamma? I want to say the Gammas. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the yeah. Um yeah, because they both lead movie heroes, right? And again, if you're running one, you're running both of them, and running both of them is basically like one of the like five best rotations of the game. So yeah. And you can't go every character that leads movie heroes is probably gonna just be on here, by the way, obviously. All right. Next, probably probably Vegeta and Trunks actually. Or wait, nah, the Elder Gods, nah. Um, huh. Yeah, Bond of Parent and Child's a very strong team, and you know you can't really go wrong with that. Battle of Fate being there 30% is honestly probably one of the best decisions they made. When I read their details, I was like, why Battle of Fate? But after looking at the amount of like Gokus that are on that team or on Battle of Fate, that's when I knew that that was probably the smartest decision they made. I would, as much as I would have loved for them to lead joint forces, I do think that their leader skill is probably as good as it would have gotten for them. Like it was not a fumble. All right. Do I even want to bother with Carnival Goku? How do I make more spots? Um, yeah, we'll just add a couple rows. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Next up, I want to say cooler. I want to say cooler. Fuck it. Well, yeah, let's do cooler. Now, cooler's team is stupid because you have characters like LR Janemba, LR Golden Frieza, the EZA Golden Friezas, Tech Janemba, like all these like gross characters getting the full like 200% is dumb. Also, STR transforming cooler is also getting the full 200% obviously, so that's really good. Next, next, probably these two. Now, I feel like the Goku and Vegeta as well as Gohan are at a bit of a like a tough spot here because they have great leader skills and all that, but they just don't work well as leaders. You do not want to run two of either of these characters. It's horrible, but at least the Goku and Vegeta have a good, strong link set for their team. Yeah, but move heroes and join forces plus the 30% on pure Saiyans. Like, hold on. The LR gods, the other Super Saiyan 4s, Carnival Goku, like, no, wait, no, the Arc Blues aren't on movie heroes, are they? If they were on movie heroes, then that would put them on the 200% too. But that's the thing. Like, the amount of characters that that leader skill hates is just stupid. Physical Kid Goku right here gets the leader full 200%. It's just wild how strong that leader skill is, right? All right, next. I'm going the Elder Gods. Now, the Elder Gods, as much as just nutted over what it means to run movie heroes, it's really just their secondary leader skill that's the problem. Beyond beyond Super Saiyan, by all accounts, should probably be like a top three team, but it's just not. It's kind of disappointing. And depending on what the standby characters are for the anniversary, it's probably still gonna not be that impressive. I mean, at least the Goku and Vegeta, like the Buu Saga Goku and Vegeta, like that character will be on Beyond Super Saiyan. So, I mean, if they have Kamehameha, that's a strong buff for this team. But as it stands, they've probably got like the weakest second category or like weakest category that they lead. Uh, who? I'll like rearrange these more. I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. I want to say Bardock next. Yeah, Bardock, because every Goku is on here getting the full 200%. Obviously, Bardock, all of Team Bardock's getting it, and Raditz is too. I mean, as much as I would have loved for Bardock to lead Space Traveling Warriors instead of Sword Figures, I can't say it's a big deal because he also leads like a top five team in the game. Is Goku Family like a top five category, like individual category? I do want to say Goku Family is like a top five. Yeah, and it's just strong to have every single Goku getting the full 200% on a team. Um, y eh, yeah. Next, I'm gonna put probably AGL Gohan. Yeah, because the thing about like AGL Gohan is he like every character that's gonna be on like the 200% for the other gods and the other Super Saiyan 4s just is on Gohan's team by default. Plus, you've got some outliers that aren't really on either team, like LR Namek Goku, for example. I mean, he's not like insanely good, but he's an option, and he does share all seven links with Gohan. It's like Kamehameha is like a very strong team, so I'm very glad that this Gohan actually wound up being as good as he is because he is like someone you can't run as a leader character, and I feel like you can do really well while running him as a leader. All right, all right. Next up, I want to. You know what? Yeah, probably the other Super. Nah, actually, Metal Cooler. I just explained why Final Form Cooler's team was so strong, so you might be confused as to why Metal Cooler's so far down in comparison. It's just because Metal Cooler doesn't have what the diversity of a team because he's a Carnival LR and he only leads one team. It's like the Janemmas aren't like insanely busted, but they do like supply Cooler's team with a lot of defense value. It's like and Metal Cooler's team just doesn't have that because it's only Wicked Bloodline. And to be honest, there's not even that many characters that are unique to Cooler's 20% that aren't getting the full year skill from Final Form Cooler. It's just like Angel Freezes basically, and that's it. Which there's not a good Angel Freezer in the game right now, so he's at a major disadvantage. All right, next up is probably I want to say no, probably this guy. Now, like Gohan and the AGL Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta LR, this guy is not a character you want to be running as a leader. You do not want two of this guy because only one of them can revive. If they like made it to where multiple characters could revive, then Carnival Goku's team would probably be like a top five in the game. Probably not though, because even though the roster has been getting a lot of buffs, I wouldn't even say the roster is good at the moment because Hold on. How many characters from this list so far are even on Powerful Comeback? Piccolo, AGL Goku Vegeta, Metal Cooler, and maybe Gohan's on there. That's it. So far, only like four of the characters that I've done so far are even on that list. Gohan isn't. Gohan's not on Carnival Goku's team. He's not on either Carnival Goku's team. It's very tragic because Gohan's like a Super Saiyan Goku's best link buddy. So yeah, and again, the whole leading one category is kind of shit because the whole point of like the 200% meta is like building a team around like that 30% kind of. All right. Probably next, I want to say Yamcha. Yeah, Warrior Raised on Earth is like stupid good. Uh, yeah, Warriors Raised on Earth is stupid good because it's like every Goku, every Piccolo, you know, no Vegetas, but at the moment Vegeta is not really the greatest. But that's okay. I wish Yamcha was a bit better, but he works for the team. They at least released him with a good link buddy in Yajirobe, which I guess that amounts to something. All right. Next, I'm probably putting AGL Cell. No. What is Kid Goku doing this low? Hold on. Before I like get flamed, actually, yeah, because Ader being as good as he is cool and all, but Goku's team needs way more help than that. Goku doesn't lead anything busted. That's why they gave him three categories because all the categories he leads kind of suck. Like Goku himself is good. Like he can make up for like the kind of like mid nature of his team. But when the whole point of a tier list is talking about the team, it's a little bit tougher. Gamma 2 also leads three teams, but he's got someone in Gamma 1 who can, you know, do all sorts of stuff. Plus, like, there's some decent-ish Android characters. Like, Gamma 2 is in a bit of a better spot when talking about exclusively running his team. I mean, Goku's team is like, not horrible, but I don't know. I just feel more confident in Gamma 2's team. Not as a character, but just team composition. All right. Next, probably finally these two. Now you'd be surprised as to why I wait. No. Okay, okay. Let me just fill out a couple spots here. Uh, um, who? All right, all right. I just filled out a bunch of spots. Let's start with STR Carnival Goku. Battle of Wits kind of sucks. Like that's it. It's just like a really shit team. I remember everyone was kind of upset about Carnival Goku leading Powerful Comeback, but at least Powerful Comeback's been getting some decent buffs since Tech Goku came out. Carnival Goku, like STR Carnival Goku, just came out, so it's not even like they've had time to just slowly fill like Battle of Wits characters into the game to make his team not as shit. Like Power Awakening Piccolo being as good as he is does not carry the team, especially since they don't link well together at all. So yeah, that's why I think STR Carnival Goku's team is way lower because it's just kind of blech. There's some decent options sprinkled around, but actually building a team to capitalize on Carnival Goku's strength is kind of a bitch. All right, next we have AGL Gogeta. Fusion and movie heroes. He leads movie heroes. He's automatically like a solid leader. Like you can't go wrong with movie heroes. And Fusion's in a weird spot because at any given moment they could release like an absolutely fire like LR Gotenks or something, and it could fix so many issues with that team. but I don't see it happening anytime soon. So for now, Fusion's kind of dead. All right, next we got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Fused Fighter, and GT Heroes with a 200% of Kamehameha. You can't really go wrong with that like lineup. GT Heroes is gonna get another buff in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku or whatever for the anniversary. So automatically, this guy's gonna have a new unit to run on his team. Now, all I can hope is that they don't screw his link set. Like, let's just hope that he actually just shares like 5 or 6 links with LR Gogeta, particularly links like Saiyan Roar and Shocking Speed. The second that happens, the second I feel like this unit jumps like 8 spots. But as of right now, GT Heroes is pretty dead. Like this guy, Pan, and like Full Power Goku are like the 3 best characters on it, and none of them are like particularly good in slot 1. And also, Pan doesn't even link that well with either of them, so you're in a real bind with GT Heroes right now. Fuse Fighter's also pretty dead. I feel like we could be seeing some Vegito EZAs for anniversary, so maybe that'll change it. But again, this is for right now, so Gogeta's team is basically dead. All right, next we got Ginyu. Ginyu's team, and I'm talking like exclusively about like the Ginyu Force variant of this team. Now the thing is, I remember everyone hating on the Ginyu Force team because it's supposed to like only be one team or something, as if that's like a problem. Even though the funny thing is, it's technically 8 teams. Like if you run like a pure Ginyu Force lineup, that is like 8 teams. And plus, Ginyu is in this weird spot where he's not falling off. Like Ginyu Force team is still strong. It's insanely good, but it's just better teams have come out. Ginyu's not like the second best team in the game anymore. Like there's just better teams. No insult to his team or his design. He's probably one of the most well-designed characters on this whole list, honestly. Yeah, no insult to his team or anything. And even if you don't run like pure Ginyu Force, like you sprinkle some Golden Frieza in there, you can totally get away with that. It's not like a. It is definitely restricted because Ginyu's links definitely want you to be run with Ginyu Force, but you can get away with running like a Golden Frieza every once in a while. All right, next Goku Gohan, Super Saiyan and Goku family. With the 30%, honestly, is making me really consider dropping them lower. But Super Saiyan and Goku family are 2 of like the better categories we've got at the moment. So yeah, I really wish it wasn't Cell Saga. It could have been like literally anything. Actually, if it was pure Saiyans, I'd probably say that they go towards like the top of this list, honestly. But yeah, their team is strong. It's just I don't know. I feel like that 30% being Cell Saga really dampers the team because this is like the only decent Cell Saga like Super Saiyan or Goku family character besides like AGL Gohan. I mean, I guess the Tech LR Goku and Gohan is also applicable to that, but whatever, man. Next up, RF Blues. Realm of Gods is dead. Master Evolution's kind of dead too. Pure Saiyans is decent, but that's the 30%. Master Evolution and Realm of Gods are in like a real bind, particularly like Realm of Gods, because it's like in a stage you can't use Tech God Goku. What defensive aces are you left with? AGL UI Goku? The second they release a boss that cancels dodge and isn't like a pure Saiyan or movie boss, his team is dead. Like all it takes is that one kind of boss, and the whole team is dead. It's that simple. Like this team is held together by like flimsy string. Whew. All right, next. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, 180 to Goku family. I mean, I've already established like Goku family is like strong, but it's just like, eh, just leading one category really doesn't like rub me the right way. And same with Vegeta, except Vegeta's team is like way worse. Like Vegeta seems like objectively worse because I mean, uh, Vegeta and Trunks are insanely broken, but Vegeta and Trunks don't carry the team the way that they should. I mean, if you're running the Majin Vegeta variant, they would. But if you're running the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta variant, you're kind of screwed. All right, who even is next? You know what's funny is I'm actually gonna go with Raditz. Oh, wait, no, I'm going with Cooler. Transformation Boost and Terrifying Conquerors. You can't go wrong with it because it is like 90% of the good villain characters in the game, if not like all of them. Like you can't go wrong with it. Cooler himself also links pretty well with the villains. I know didn't. Well, I'm not really talking about how good the character as a leader is for this, but I do feel like that just goes to show that Cooler was well made. Like his leader skill definitely is felt through his team. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Yeah, Cooler's leader skill's good. It's basically just a baby version of LR Coolers, and LR Cooler is way higher up on this list. So naturally, Cooler would also make this, or Fourth Form Cooler would also make this list. All right. No jokes, no like funny memes. Next up is Raditz. Now, Yamcha leading Saiyan Saga, I'm okay with. Raditz, on the other hand, no. Raditz is shit as a pure or Saiyan Saga leader. He's shit as a pure Saiyan leader too, but the fact that he leads pure Saiyan is the reason he's on this list. If he led like Terrifying Conquerors or something, he wouldn't make this list. No, it's just so awful. It's actually, or no, if he led like Low Class Warrior, I mean, if he led Terrifying Conqueror, he might be on this list, but eh. If he led Low Class Warrior, he's not making this list. Oh, Lord, no. He's so horribly designed. It's actually impressive. Like his leader skill, pure Saiyan, that's fine, I guess. I wish it affected more than the Saiyan Saga Saiyans, but leading Pure Saiyan, being the only character to release this year that even leads Pure Saiyans, or in the year of like 2022, that goes a long way. Yeah. All right. Next up, probably fine. Yeah, AGL Cell. Let me actually just fill out the next few spots because we're basically done here. All right. Cool. So Pan, then Hearts. I have the androids twice. Dang it. I'm a buffoon. Uh, and then Vegeta. I'm not even gonna put Goku on the list because if you're gonna run the Superclass Heroes team, you're running double Vegeta. Because Xeno Vegeta is in such a horrible spot right now. This Super Saiyan 4 variation is the probably the best Xeno Vegeta we have, and he's probably like one of the reasons the Superclass Heroes team sucks as much as it does. Like if that I'm fine with Vegeta being a slot 2 character, but Goku needs to be better in slot 1 for that to work. If Goku was better in slot 1, I feel like you don't even have to change Vegeta that much. But it's like, eh. All right, AGL Cell. AGL Cell's team needs help. Int Cell over here does not fix AGL Cell's teams. It doesn't help, like, at all. There's like zero synergy whatsoever. Like with like good units on that team. So, I mean, in like one major celebration, like worldwide next year or something, it could totally turn around. But as of right now, it's really not in a good spot. We need like a new like second form cell that's like actually good and not just decent if he doesn't get hit. Like we need an actual like second form cell that can carry the weight of the team. Pan. Now Pan's team could go from busted over like from shit to busted overnight. But the problem is there's no good base GT Goku. Now granted, in like a week to a week and a half, that's gonna change, but This is right now. Pan's team's ass right now. Pan was not given the same level of help that Ginyu was. Funny enough, people were actually debating whether or not Ginyu was worse than like it was a topic of discussion that Pan was better than Ginyu when she first dropped. Like people were actually trying to suggest that Pan's better than Ginyu, and then it was like, oh no, she's not. Although to be fair, the second we get a absolutely busted GT Goku character that's actually just GT Goku, not Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I feel like that argument could rise again. But as of right now, that's just not the case. Pan isn't good enough for her team. Her team itself is kind of weird. She's one of these like weird teams where you're running like a very different team build just depending on the stage. It's not like most of these other teams where you can run like mostly the same variant for most of the game and do fine. You have to run like five different characters per like with each stage. Like it's actually ridiculous how like barely held together her team is. It's horrible. All right, next is Hearts. Hearts. I feel like Hearts is why I'm not too fond of the Extreme Class Heroes team. The team itself could realistically go like five spots upwards. It like Hearts' Extreme Class team is fine. If you can dodge, then it's fine. If you can't dodge, then you could honestly argue that Vegeta's team is better. Because so much of like the Extreme Class Heroes team is based around dodging. But the second you're not able, that's why DBS Brawl is probably the hardest fight in the game for the Extreme Class Heroes team, because you can't dodge, and good luck having actual defense in that fight. Like good luck finding or building a variation of the team that actually can just live these supers, because none of these characters are made good enough. It's actually sad because I love the Heroes characters. I love Heroes collabs so much. I literally even have an account dedicated to just summoning for the Heroes characters. Like, I love the whole shtick of Heroes, so I'm actually very disappointed that the teams suck. Alright, now Vegeta. As I said earlier, Xeno Goku has it way better than Xeno Vegeta, so fulfilling the whole having a Goku on rotation definitely is easier than having a Vegeta on rotation. If Goku was just better in slot one, you could probably even argue Vegeta's team's good. Because like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he can chill in slot one 9 times out of 10 and be perfectly fine. And then it's like the Limit Breaker Goku, he needs to like if he was gaining stats with each time he got hit, he'd probably be fine. But the fact that he'll just get like a set number of stats after receiving a certain number of attacks really shits on his design. Oh man, I just wish they were better. I really do. It's not even like Vegeta's abilities are better once he's built up. He's kind of meh once he's built up. But yeah, uh, yeah. Let's just take one last look through this list, and yeah, I do feel like physical Gohan has probably the best like well-rounded team because like everyone in this top five is on the team and on the 200%. Everyone in this top five, and then the Elder Gods are too. Same with Elder Gohan and Carnival Goku. Like, yeah, I feel confident in saying that Gohan has like the best team. He just sucks for the team. Yeah, I feel pretty confident with this. You guys can yell at me or something, but yeah, yeah, I like this. Yeah. All right. I'm probably gonna try some sort of red zone no item sweep with the heroes team sooner or later, so Truth doesn't have to. But until that happens, I don't know, roast me or something for this dog water video. Peace.